I have dealt with a variety of SEO campaigns and trained over 100,000 students on search engine optimization. Through my experience, I have identified the most common SEO mistakes that businesses and my students made in the past year. Whether you are new to SEO or have been working on it for a while, this video will provide you valuable insights and actionable steps to improve your website's performance. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1. A small family-owned florist shop in the downtown area hired an in-house web developer and created an elegant-looking website, which is quite unusual for a florist shop. But despite its attractive design, it wasn't performing well in the search engine rankings or even establishing credibility with its target audience. What they needed was topical authority. Topical authority is when a website or business is seen as an expert in a specified area or topic. This helps prove them as credible and reliable source of information. It can increase brand awareness and trust among target audiences. Being seen as a thought leader in a particular field can also differentiate your business from your competitors and open up new opportunities for partnerships and collaborations. To establish topical authority, the florist shop focused on creating blog posts on flower arrangement, flower care, and how to choose the right flowers for different occasions. By guest blogging, joining industry-specific Facebook groups, and partnering with influencers, they built relationships with famous and influential professionals in the field. This not only helped them improve their search engine rankings, but also build relationships with other businesses in the industry, which in turn brought more visibility and credibility to their website and eventually led to an increase in conversions. Within 8 months, they saw a 37% increase in their overall conversions. Mistake number 2. An e-commerce clothing store has a website that wasn't mobile optimized, which resulted in a frustrating user experience for customers accessing the site on their smartphones and tablets. The store actually found this only after their mobile search rankings dropped. Search engines favor sites that provide a positive user experience across all devices. This led to a decrease in mobile traffic, sales, and revenue. Mobile optimization refers to ensuring that your website can easily be accessed on smartphones and tablets. It's important because many internet users access websites via their smartphones. To optimize the website for mobile, the e-commerce store switched to a responsive theme and ensured all images, videos, and other multimedia elements were optimized for mobile separately. They also used Google's mobile-friendly test to check that each and every page on their website passed the test. Mistake number 3. A B2B software company found that its website was not effectively communicating the value of its software solutions and services. The lack of informative content caused a lack of interest from potential clients and partners. This led to high bounce rates and low conversion rates. A high quality content is a well-written, informative, and relevant one for the target audience. It is characterized by its accuracy, authority, and credibility, and is often backed by research and data. High quality content can take many forms, including blog posts, articles, videos, and infographics. It's essential for SEO, audience engagement, building brand reputation, and lead generation. It's a cost-effective way to promote a business by bringing organic traffic and leads. To create high-quality content, the software company focused on researching its target audience and created content that addressed their pain points and concerns. They also made sure that the content was easy to read and backed by research and case studies. Doing this increased their engagement rate from the lower 30s to the mid-70s. Mistake number 4. A personal finance website failed to conduct proper keyword research and as a result used unoptimized and irrelevant keywords in its content and meta tags. Visitors searching for personal finance related information were not finding the website in the search engine results, leading to a missed opportunity to reach a wider audience. Though the website ranked for some irrelevant keywords, the conversion rate tanked. Keyword optimization refers to using relevant and high-performing keywords in your content and meta tags to help search engines understand what your website is about. To find relevant and profitable keywords, they used Keyword Magic Tool and Keyword Gap Analysis, compared their site with their competitors, and found the top ranking keywords that their competitors were ranking for. Using those keywords as a starting point, they narrowed down on high converting and relevant keywords for their site. By just optimizing their existing content with those newly found optimized keywords, their organic traffic increased by just 33%, but their conversion rate in the landing pages has increased by a whopping 62%. Mistake number 5. A consulting firm specializing in business development services to small and medium-sized companies had a website generating significant traffic. However, they were not utilizing analytics tools to track and measure conversions. Without this data, the firm could not identify which pages were effectively converting visitors into leads and which were not. This lack of insight prevented the firm from making necessary optimizations to its website to improve conversion rates and generate more leads. The high traffic rate alone wasn't enough to get a significant ROI on its online marketing efforts, resulting in many missed opportunities. Analytics refers to tools like Google Analytics to track website visitors and understand how they interact with your website. The consulting firm set up multiple new conversions in their Google Analytics to understand user behavior. They also set up event tracking to track clicks on important buttons and links. They then analyzed the data to understand which pages were converting the most visitors into leads and which traffic source brought in more conversions. As a result of this, they discovered a lot of things. A high bounce rate on their services page, indicating that users were not finding the information they were looking for. A high conversion rate from organic traffic compared to paid traffic. Eventually, they allocated more resources toward SEO efforts. They were surprised to find a blog post on challenges that small and medium-sized businesses often face in creating and implementing an effective digital marketing strategy. It generated significant conversions. They realized that the post resonated with their target audience who were seeking solutions to the problems mentioned in the post. So they created more content that addressed similar problems and pain points of the target audience. They also incorporated these tangential topics into their marketing strategy too. They also found that conversion rates were higher on the evenings before the weekend. After analyzing the data, they discovered that a significant portion of the visitors were managers in small and medium-sized businesses who are in research phase to hire a consulting firm. Based on this insight, they scheduled most of their social media posts, email campaigns, and paid advertising for Thursday and Friday evenings, when their target audience is actively searching for information on the consulting firm's services. But SEO is not just about avoiding mistakes. It's also about being creative and experimenting with new strategies. I hope this video has sparked some ideas and inspiration for you to improve your website's ranking and attract more visitors. Remember, SEO is an ongoing process and the digital landscape is constantly evolving. So stay curious, stay creative, and keep experimenting. And if you have any unique strategies that have worked for you, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.